All right, hi everybody. Welcome back to the Super Throw Bros channel. My name is Voldega,
This Vialoath over here.
and I'm gonna save at the start of this episode. I know that's very strange, uh, but
Oh yeah. We should probably do that because I didn't, save at the end of the last episode.
I know that was a week ago, but
You're a week ago.
I'm living in the future. This episode will probably come out in like August, so let's see
This
what.
episode will come out whenever we feel like it.
Yeah,
If you're watching this is not a current episode.
it totally is a current episode. If you're watching this right now, it's the most current episode. For us, it is a far in the future episode.
If you're watching this now, this is the most current episode for you.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, that was a little much there, Hitmonlee, with your jump kick.
I'm not okay with these guys being faster than Wally. Like, this is not okay. I
Just
don't
wait.
know why a lot of people are faster than Wally, but
Well, it's probably because they're like way higher level than you.
one level.
Oh, okay. I guess not that much then.
I certainly am glad that I stocked up on super potions, because I didn't even do anything to you. How can you hit me with revenge?
Well, it probably won't do anything then.
It did. It
Oh.
almost did 20 damage, so...
Oh. My favorite thing about fighting the fighting the fighting Pokemon with Missy was the fact that they could not use their fighting moves against me.
Yeah, that is kind of an advantage you have. I do not like Sludge.
Yes.
Do not like Sludge.
Sludge
Not
is
a very nice attack at all.
Yeah, Sludge is a bunch of BS.
Like, just hit Wally for like 48.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's got to poison him, and so...
You're like, maybe,
Yeah, maybe this training just Wally thing isn't going to work as well as I thought that it was going to.
Are you serious? Grimer was confused for one freaking round, or for one turn, and used Minimize, didn't even get hurt, and then used Minimize again, and now I can't hit him. And he keeps using Minimize. It's the worst move ever. Could you imagine Minimize and Smokescreen being used together? That would make me very angry. Oh my goodness. Would you stop using Minimize, you Grimer fuck?
No, I will be tiny.
Right? He's like...
My favorite movie is Ant-Man.
Yeah, right? He's like freaking atomic size now. Fuck. God. I have to keep using my super potions because they keep freaking minimizing. And then they're like, minimize, minimize, minimize. Sludge. Minimize, minimize, minimize.
Okay, I cannot run that risk. So we're going to go ahead and give you a potion, because if he sludges you right now, you could lose all your life.
Can't even believe that. I confused him, and he did not get confused. And then he got out of confusion like literally the next turn. That makes me so mad. Oh, I remember. Hey, my Vaporeon is gonna take out The psychic gym.
Oh,
Because I have the black sunglasses and bite.
there you go.
It might still be Stephanie. But I think Everett is like a good backup for like if things go south.
Yeah, definitely not a bad move at least.
Because Missy does have like Astonish, so she does have like dark type moves. Good, yeah, that was a better thing to do. That Grimer got confused, hit himself, and then I was just able to quick attack him. That's good. Yeah, she got dark type moves, so she probably Missy's probably gonna take out Sabrina as well. But I think the next gym leader that I'm going to go after is Blaine.
So you're not going over to Sabrina first.
No. I'm going to do Silphco real quick.
Oh, I hate Sludge. That is the stupidest move. Oh. I almost lost Seymour to Sludge.
Oh, wait. Oh, man. That's a tough one because he is poison.
Yeah. I'm like, this is getting ridiculous.
You're like,
I did not realize Sludge was so OP. Like,
yeah, maybe going the water route is the strat for you.
oh, I'm getting there.
I'm about.
Oh, there we go. Boom, 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 boom.
Uh-oh. You stop it with your evolving your Pokemons.
Yeah. I've got a Gardevoir now.
Wait, how do you already have a Gardevoir? Was he already Krilla?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's been Krilla for, several episodes.
Oh. I had no idea.
Did you have him stuck as a Ralt still?
You don't even have him in your party where I'm at editing right now, dude.
Oh, well,
This is the good thing about being so far ahead is that I really have no idea what you're doing. I was like, I beat like 3 of the birds, and I was like, he's sending out a Fearow, and I have a grass fighting type, and if he chooses to like gust me, I'm just like SOL.
Pharaoh doesn't really have any flying type or like bird flying bird flying.
Bird flying.
Uh,
bird type. The funny thing about bird type, I wanted to mention this in like episode 1 because you said, "Oh yeah, I'm OG like that," but really, it's never been bird type. But there was a mistake in the coding, and you can get a Masingo that is bird type, but it never appeared in canon Pokemon types.
Let's see.
Interesting factoid for the day.
Very, very interesting factoid for sure. Yeah.
I like how I got rollout and then I still just use Rock Slide.
Yep.
I'm like, oh yeah, all your bird types all your flying types are gonna be all. Now I'm calling them bird types. Are gonna be all,
there are no bird types, y'all.
well, now that I talked about it, crit. Sure. Now that I talked about it, I got it in my mind. One of the stupidest things in the map construction of this game is this stupid little fence maze thing.
Oh, yeah.
It makes literally no sense, like, geographically. Why is this here? Who just put fences up like this in this configuration for no reason other than to, like, oh, we're gonna make you go through a maze now. Like, if it was like a part of the game where you're like, they're like, oh yeah, this is like, you know, our famous Kanto fence maze, and like,
Yeah.
you know, there were Pokemon here that were like rare and what, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, it's like a park, you know, like they did the national park in, you know, Gold and Silver. But this is just like ridiculous. We're just gonna put fence everywhere. Aw, I missed the rollout. That's lame. Oh, okay, fine, whirlwind me. That's okay. Go ahead, Pidgeotto. Pull out Missy. Okay, okay, who's next? Alright, Quilava. That's fine. I'll just quick attack you. Whirlwind bullshit. You get experience, and you get experience. Everybody gets experience.
He always just reminded me of like knockoff Goro. I watched the new Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you did?
It fits with the rest of the Mortal Kombat movies. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest movie of all time or anything like that. And personally, I think that they could have done better.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad, and it definitely fits in that, you know, same, you know, semi sort of like B class, you know, like writing and stuff.
So I heard that it was just like an hour and 45 minutes of the character saying "I am Sub-Zero" and then cutting people's heads off. Is that true?
That might even make it a little better.
You don't watch a movie like Mortal Kombat for the story. That's like people watching porn for the story.
Well, I mean, you would hope after so many years that they would put, you know, some kind of effort into the story a little bit.
Well, that's true.
You know, there was more story element in the actual games than was in this movie. Like, you know the old like 2 style, you know, where like you'd start a tower. Oh, you know what? It even makes more sense as far as analogy. When you do like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
And you'd start like the tutorial or whatever, the, you know, the main game.
Yeah.
And you would go through, and you know, they'd give you a little bit of a story at the beginning.
Yeah. Or like,
and then they'd give you a story at the end.
Yeah, like Soul Calibur.
Yeah. Yes. Just like Soul Calibur. That's that movie. You get a little bit of story at the beginning, you get some bullshit through the middle, and then you get a little bit of story at the end.
Hey, well, I mean, plays out like a fighting game. I mean, why not? That's what they're going for.
Oh, what is this move?
But I do. What movie is it?
Imprison.
Oh, that means I think that's.
You know what? That's not gonna really.
I think Imprison is the one where... No, that's... What is Imprison?
It says prevents foes from using any move that is also known by the user, which isn't going to help me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that you could do, you know, you could totally make a movie like that, have more story. But, you know, again, why? If you're watching Mortal Kombat, you're watching for the cool fight scenes.
Well, I mean, you could still have the cool fight scenes and still like give a little more story than what they gave.
Well, yeah, that's what like Chinese martial
I
arts
was
movies are
I
for.
was really really into it at the beginning. I thought that the way they introduced the movie and that first couple of scenes and everything, I really honestly I thought that the whole movie was going to be way better than what it was. The beginning was, in my opinion, the best portion of the movie was right there at the beginning, like before they even tell you that it's a Mortal Kombat movie,
They set you up
which was,
just to knock
I
you
mean,
down.
like almost 15 minutes, which was really cool. You know what I mean? It goes like back in history, and it's the ancestor of Sub-Zero and the ancestor of Scorpion, and kind of gives a little bit of the background story of the two fighting clans and everything. And
Hmm.
so I thought, oh, cool, this will be like history on Mortal Kombat, more back in the background story or whatnot. And then it just,
Did it do that?
I just it turned into something completely different. You remember how like they'd get a sigil or whatever that would invite them to fight in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Um, that turned into like Digimon powers, and I'm not really even joking a little bit. Like straight up Digimon powers, like the power of friendship.
Awesome.
And I was very very disappointed in that.
You're like, oh. You're like, I thought this was gonna be Hero, but what I got was um Kung Fu Hustle.
Which yeah, exactly. Which I was like, I don't mind so much because I enjoy Digimon, but they brought on a character that like has no background in any of the games as like a descendant of Scorpion, and he has no bearing on anything, and so like you don't even know who this character is. You really expect him to like full on take on the persona of Scorpion. No,
No.
he's not Scorpion.
I feel like he's just there.
Disappointing. Disappointing.
Well,
But
okay.
like I said, if you watch it without the expectation and whatnot, it's right up there with the rest of the Mortal Kombat franchise. It's there's cool fight scenes and there's good characters and you see the characters that you expect to see in there, and like they have a couple of fatalities, and it's a little bit funny because the characters themselves say fatality, so I'm like, you know what I mean, like. Oh, he said fatality. Oh, that guy, he said finish him. You know what I mean? But
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. That's like
the
anime when they
one
say that.
character I think they had perfect though, like perfect, like no matter how you look at it, and it's literally the only guy that I would say fit the franchise and both the franchise and the movie was Kano. Kano did an amazing job, and I was not at all disappointed at all by who and what he was in that movie.
Well, silver linings.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's got that like awesome Australian accent, and he, very much is, like fuck the world,
Well, there you have it, folks. That is Vialoath's hot
Yeah,
take.
full, movie review. So they've got a movie theater here, and Tuesday nights they get like the old school cheap movies, and it's even the newer movies, and so it's only like $6 a ticket.
Oh, nice. That's like
Yeah,
Elvis that used to be here.
yeah. Except for it's not movies that are like almost a month old. And what do you mean used to be there? Did they get rid of it?
Yeah, there's the Elvis is no longer around. It's not been around for a long time. The one on 64th
Oh,
and
that's
Sheridan.
kind of sad.
Yeah, I went and saw Star Wars Episode 3 there like 3 times because the tickets were $1.50.
that actually makes me a little sad. That was one of my more favorite places to go and see movies. That was over there.
Elvis, yeah, yeah. It's not been. I mean, it's probably been at least 5 to 7 years since it's been open. All right, everybody. Well, oh, there's a picnicker on that bridge. All right. Well, hopefully next time I'll be able to do the Silphco. I'm almost done with all these trainers on this other route. But we are at the end of another episode. We're sorry to see you go. But
Bye-bye.
We'll be here next time. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when we post new videos. And we'll be seeing you.
We like the views. I hope you like what you were doing. See you next time. Bye-bye.